Hello everyone, what is cooking, all you good-looking people out there? And welcome to another exciting episode of Ather Plays SimCity. Here we are in our beautiful town of Dover Cove, and what are we going to do today? Well, the zoning man's going to yell at us, as he always does, but I don't really know if there's much I can do about that. There's a little bit of pollution I can see in this area. It doesn't look very nice, but if I change my perspective up there, it doesn't look so bad. So that's always good. There's beautiful parks that are working away, and I can see that my population once my population was all the way up at 62,000. And then something happened. And then it dropped. So that's not good. Man, I increase the land value to get wealthier Sims to move in. Well, I have been doing that, but yeah, look, see, we've taken a big tank in our population here, and all we've got to do is regrow. And I'm hoping that hopefully has to do with the fact that we've been increasing the wealth, and soon enough those numbers will grow once people start moving in. But, oh man, that's it's a real shame. Trying to get people to move back in, it's a big issue. It's very difficult to do that sometimes. So, I guess what I'm going to be trying to do here is I'm going to be trying to get those services that we don't have already. Now, we have a hospital there treating 6 patients. That's good because I believe it can fit a whole lot more. And what else can we do? Well, let's go check on our education thing. Oh, 53,000. That's very good. Let's click X on that. 53,000, 53%. Anyways, that's health. We've got our big hospital down there. Fire. We've got a bunch of fire stations, but it might be good if we can get the bigger one. What is it called? The large fire station. So, it doesn't have a different name. And police. We don't have a proper police precinct. We could definitely get one of those. VU Tower. That's another thing we could get. And Maxis Manor. But I don't think that's going to happen right away. Garbage, well, we can see what the garbage situation is like. 53 out of 70 tons, okay. That's okay, that's pretty good. So I guess really what we want to do here is we want to add those awesome, firefighters and police officers in there. And how are we doing in our electricity situation? Well, it looks like everyone's getting power. We've got an overage of 41, so that's good. And it looks like everything is getting powered at this point. So that actually is pretty good. We don't need to worry too much about power right now. What about our water situation? Is water doing all right? Yeah, we've got lots of clean water, no dirty water at all in the system. That's how we like it. And sewage, everything's getting treated and pulled out. No sewage in these areas. And sure, it's in these areas here, but that's just because it's going to the sewage treatment plant. So that's also really good. Now, we can specialize our city. Maybe we should look in this area. What do we want to do? Electronics. I think that's what we wanted to do. But to build a processor factory, we needed to get $160,000. And an electronics HQ. Man, that could be fun. But anyways, that's not going to happen. Tourist. Man, we could add an expo center. Get some tourists in town. That would also be pretty cool. Oh man, we could also build this. Wow. Okay, lots of cool things we could build, but anyways, none of those are for now. You have to click back on our city to see those things. $28,000, and wildly fluctuating is the amount of money that we actually make in this town, and I'm not really sure why that is. Let's speed up time here, and I'm gonna just look and see. Have they patched that yet? No, they haven't. Llama speed is still the same as cheetah speed. So, that is interesting to know. 55% researched. I don't know if there's a way to get more students. I would like to get more students. How are we doing just in general education? Well, there's 2,500 students enrolled. Maybe we could get more. But for that, I would need to know that there are enough students in town, and I'm not sure that there are yet. But, yeah, man, oh wow, these things are looking good. Business is great. Business is bad for this guy. Why is business bad? Why is business bad? What does this say? Sad face. Okay, so it's got the text, okay, so they want more high wealth density. Wow. Something just happened. Anyways, they've got the low wealth, medium, but they're looking for high wealth, and we don't have enough of that. But that all is happening soon. Look at these big buildings right here. Sherman Plaza. We've got this thing. Wow. That's crazy. There's a big pulse of education. I don't exactly know what's happening, but something is happening when it comes to education. That is pretty crazy. Okay, so there was ripples throughout the city. We have reached... Wow, check that building out. That is awesome. Another vacant residence for sale. Well, I'm glad that there are going to be people moving in soon. And it looks like, yeah, when we're building all this stuff, it sort of tears down the other ones around it. So that's going to be good. Where's all the shopping? We feel safe with all the police around. I'm glad you feel safe with the police around. I don't think I have a police precinct. I'm going to make sure I don't have one before I say something like that. Is there just that little thing there? Well, there's a criminal right here. I don't know where that criminal's going, but probably he's up to no good. And we've got to get... Well, I think the fire department is probably what we want to get the most. Education hasn't spread to this area here. This is still clearly the weakest spot in town. And being able to upgrade this is something that could be cool. I think I might add the fire department somewhere in here. Because this clearly needs some rejuvenation. And hopefully that sends out ripples through the city of happiness. Anyways, how much does that fire thing cost? It cost $85,000. We should be able to get $85,000 in not too long. So that is going to be good. Maybe, no, I'm not going to destroy any of these. This one I could, I guess, destroy it. But we're going to keep those there. Oh, okay. There's sort of a big strip of land that's not being used right here. I probably could put a park in there, but I don't really know what putting a park in there would really do for me. We're just going to admire our city at night. Oh, wow. Check that out. Man, my plan for these big buildings, that looks awesome. Whoa. It's too bad that this street right here doesn't continue on straight, because that could be really cool to see. But it is probably actually a good thing. Wow, hey, big buildings are popping up near... Oh, man, big buildings are popping up around town. $77,000. That is very good. What I'm going to need to do is wait until we get 85. And then when we have 85, I'm going to put it on that slow speed. Zoning. God, what is the zoning, man? Zone residential to get more workers. I get it, but... Again... maybe if this map were a little bit bigger, I could do something like that, but apparently I can't. Does it want me to actually just cut through all of this? Like, is that what it's telling me to do, is just, like, remove a bunch of our industrial? Because I don't think that's what it wants us to do. I mean, I guess I could add more cross streets, but that doesn't seem right. I want these big buildings to sprout up. I honestly think that clicking on zoning and looking at how much residential we have over like half the map devoted to residential. Is that not good enough for you? Maybe it's not good enough. Well, if it's not good enough, I don't want to be right. $92,000, we know what that means. We can place it on slow speed and get the large fire station and get it put right... Where could we... We could put it, well, we could put it here. So that's good. It wouldn't be destroying anything particularly useful. And I could upgrade it by placing things behind it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Just like that. That looks about right to me. Is there anywhere else that makes more sense? Well, I could place it up here. No, I'm not going to place it up there. I still want that to be good. I'm going to place it right here. Boom. And let's just check zoning to see what exactly I've displaced here. Probably displaced the wrong type of things, but that's not so bad. Commercial, there's no more need for commercial. This commercial area here is just fine with all of these things. Yes, okay. So now, there you go. Commercial demand has sort of jumped up for some reason. That's weird. Wow, large fire station closed, now hiring. That's going to be good. Everyone's going to be happy with that there, I think. And we still have an insane residential demand. I don't know why. I don't know why we have such a high residential demand. What can I do to change that without... Okay. Is there... Oh, do we have any abandoned buildings? That's a good question. 0 abandoned buildings. Wow, okay, good. We have 0 abandoned buildings. That's actually exactly what we want to see. And let's move our speed to a little bit higher, because what we've got to get next is a police precinct. And that police precinct can go in the industrial area. Because, well, we don't really need all of this industrial area. This area, we really want to clean this area up by adding sort of goodness to here. Because there really isn't any. Closed, now hiring. That's going to sort of hire soon. Oh, man. Check this stuff out. There is a cool new building here. That is awesome. What else is there around town that I can do right now? I've got to figure this zoning out. There's got to be something that I am not doing right. Well, it's essentially, it comes down to the fact that I probably need to delete most of... I probably need to add... Because I don't want to have my commercial being... I don't want to have my homes touching this industrial zone here. Even though it's very clean industrial at this point, I don't want to have that done. And there's not very much industrial demand, so I could probably plop commercial down here, and then I could start deleting some of the industrial in this sort of area and switching that over to homes. So let's try that out. Let's try unzoning all of this stuff right here. Okay, right there. Let's unzone that and make everyone mad at us. I mean, I'd be real mad if I were some sort of developer like this. Okay, and let's zone all of this stuff once again for commercial. There you go. Now we've got more commercial. That's going to make everyone here happy. Okay, we can place that down. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to add more homes. And how do I add more homes? Well, I start unzoning crap like this, and I can sort of grow... Let's grow our homes this way over here. Yeah, and these streets are... Man, they are very, very busy streets here. Wow. There's a sort of a traffic problem going on. Maybe I should add more public transport. That could be a good idea. But let's place it on play here while I'm doing all this thing. I don't want to necessarily be going too fast here. Okay, so now that we have an area that is commercial on this side is becoming more and more residential. I can probably start... I don't really... Well, I guess this... What kind of building is this one over here? I guess I could start unzoning all of this stuff right here. What kind of buildings are these? That's what I want to see first. Ooh, I don't want to have my zoning hand on. What kind of building is this? Okay, good. That is a... It's a residential building, so I just want to have... all of this stuff there. Commercial demand is still a little bit there. So we want to essentially be taking, not from... I could put... Let's go look at our pollution map again, because this pollution map is going to tell me a lot of what I want to put where. Where's this pollution map? That's this stuff right here. Air pollution. Yeah, that's no good. Why are these things polluting so much? These things don't really pollute so much. Well, they do, but... all the wind blows this way, so that's like the crappy part of town. Right here, business is okay. Business isn't great. So maybe I could put some commercial here and start taking it away from the other area. Okay, X. Right, so where do we want to go back to zoning? Right here. And this business right here, it's been with us for a long time, but hasn't been doing so good. So maybe I could put it as commercial. And then I could zone residential in more areas, like this square over here. I could bring it down these ones here. So let's start unzoning this stuff right here. Okay, we want to start... No, we want to go to unzone. There you go. Right there. Let's take that away and move that towards residential. Let's put... There you go. Move all of this towards residential. This is in not the greatest area, but that's okay. And we want to do that as well for here. There you go. Turning this into residential area. No, come on. We want to click on that. There you go. Very nice. Clicking down over here. And what do we want to do? We may want to... No, that's about the extent of it. And we may want to get this square over here of residential. Yeah, maybe we want to make that one. I mean, it hasn't evolved yet into a big sort of tower, so we could definitely get ready for that. And let's sort of gradually make this one residential as well, and see if that pleases the zoning man a little bit. I think that should please him at least a little bit. There you go. See, we've made our residential zone much bigger here, and that hopefully has made the land value here nicer. Been trying to make some improvements here, but those improvements are sort of hard to come by. There's still a demand for high wealth. Okay. I've tried to make this area over here better, but that doesn't look like it's really happening here. And how much does a police precinct cost? It costs $95,000, which is a lot of money here. And, wow, that zoning man, he's just no pleasing that guy. All of this is unusable area because there's big hills around, so I can't really do anything great with that area. Population is going up. I mean, look, see? A little bit up. 28 from 26. That's an improvement. Not a great improvement, but an improvement nonetheless. Population wealth, low, medium, and a bit of high. Well, we're trying to increase high to as high as possible. Fire. What's wrong with fire? Wait, what is he saying? Hazmat fires start at industrial buildings, but can spread from there. You need to have a special hazmat truck to put them out. Okay, well, let's get that done. What's a special hazmat truck? Fire marshal office, hazmat garage. Oh, well, yeah, we want to have one of those. Yeah, screw it. Well, I guess there you go. And wow, we can upgrade that quite a bit. That's really cool. Wow, we can. There you go. So, because it's high tech, we are able to do that. Obviously, let's get a sign for our police station. Sorry, fire station and a flag right on the street there, so everyone can just drive over it. But now that we've got our hazmat fire truck, there you go. Everyone's going to be real happy with that. Awesome. And let's exit. Hopefully, that man is happy now that the hazmat fire. Oh, there you go. We're going to... Oh, yeah, more cloning. Jeez, cloning stuff. Our business is on fire. Help. Well, we've got our hazmat truck, and there's not too much traffic, so there you go. Is the hazmat truck coming? It better be. Hopefully, this fire gets put out fast enough, but you never know what could happen here. There could be some catastrophes that could happen. Anyways, here is that fire truck responding. Let's watch it as it happens live here. Oh, wow. There's a helicopter above this building. Is that the news? Who is that responding? Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, and where's our fire truck? Is it still back here? I don't know where it is anymore. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. And that building is on fire. Hopefully it doesn't burn to the ground. That would be real nice. Just one truck responding to this big fire. And let's see it go through. That will be very nice. Oh, yes. Okay, so they are going to be extinguishing the flames soon enough. There you go. Parking right on the side of the road, and they are going to be putting that stuff out. Good, we've got a hazmat fire truck. That's in case, because these fires, you know, they can happen. What does this zoning man have to tell us? Zone residential to get more workers. Seriously? Seriously? I don't know what to do about this. I don't know, like, where the hell can I zone, and how can I just get more workers? I don't think I can zone any more residential. I honestly don't think that's possible at this point. He's asking me to do an impossible task. That's impossible, sir. I just cannot comply with your requests. I cannot zone any more residential. And look at the small commercial area we have here. I don't blame these guys for demanding more. Man, what could I do? Could I put... I guess I could put some... We need to have some sort of balance. I could put more commercial, but then that doesn't really help me. Like this building that's on fire. Fire. We have to close. Well, hopefully, okay, there you go. Abandoned building, now hiring. Wow. Well, you know what? I am just going to unzone this area, take that opportunity, and we'll just zone it as, there you go, something completely different. That's beautiful. And is this a park? I don't know what exactly that is. But I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to destroy that building. There you go. And because we just want commercial to come in town. Beautiful. Let's click zoning man. There you go. We're going to have commercial on that street. Very nice. This area over here isn't so bad. We can try and push our... Okay, there you go. That should at least help. This is dropping. I don't know if that's a good sign that those arrows are going downwards, but I really hope that it is. And, okay, people are moving in here, so that might have reduced the wealth of our city. But, okay, look at these numbers. They're not so bad. 9% taxes on everything, and schools were $6,400. That's a lot of money. How's our little project doing? 67%. That's pretty good. Not, I guess, the best, but not bad at all, if I do say so myself. Is there any way that using roads we can sort of, like, just make things go kind of crazy? Because you can kind of level some terrain out sometimes just by, like, dragging roads over areas that they shouldn't be going, and sometimes the game will let you do something very weird like that, but I'm not going to be doing that because that's too much. It's too much to actually do. Can I connect these things right here? I can. Could that be fun? That could be fun. There you go. Beautiful. We've got a beautiful way to get up and down right here. That should help reduce traffic somewhat. Maybe. Maybe it'll bring a higher wealth into that area. And can I zone any of this crazy road over here? I can. Wow, that's surprising. No, I can't zone any of that area. But hey, maybe that'll help reduce some traffic around town by having a nice extra road that goes down over here. So that's good. Now, what are we? Well, we are saving up for the police precinct in our town that has grown substantially. That is awesome. Yeah, check all of this out. The zoning man's still yelling at us, but I honestly think there's nothing I can do. I don't understand what he wants from me. What do you want from me, zoning man? There's nothing I can do. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.